Well, I think this is the standard visit that the government, that the Minister of Finance makes to the IMF and World Bank. So it's a standard trip. But having said that, I mean, he'll be there to take the temperature of the international markets. I mean, what we know is that the effect of the European debt crisis and the implications of the debt ceiling not being initially met in the United States has really sent quite a shot across the bow of the international financing markets, and that's had some implication on our capacity to raise money. My understanding is that's coming back, and from New Zealand's point of view, the good news is that the Debt Management Office pre-funded, very significantly its requirements, so there's no great pressure on us. Markets were better for us late last week than they were in the early part of the week, but it's just a matter of them continue to test the waters and talk to international lenders. And I think from the New Zealand government's position, our set of accounts are in very good shape. And I think that would be acknowledged by most people looking at New Zealand. We've got a clear plan to get back into surplus. Our debt levels are considerably lower than the OECD average, about a quarter of that. We're fairly well provisioned for the Christchurch earthquakes. Our growth targets look robust and strong, and in fact our domestic economy is performing a bit better than people expect. I mean, there's just no getting away from the fact that we have an overhang of this private sector debt that still worries the international markets, and so that's one of the reasons why some rating agencies take a different view to others. When they look at the overall picture, they still don't like our net external liabilities on a total public-private perspective.
Are there any messages you're going to be taking over there to try and tell European financial leaders?
Oh, I think it'd just be, I'm sure the Minister of Finance will just say, look, we've got a good plan. We're on track to get back into surplus. We've worked hard over the last 3 years to get the books back into account. I mean, we were in a strong position to run the deficits that we did, and we deliberately ran them because we believed that would take the rough edges off the recession, but we are really starting to see emerging green shoots in our economy. But like everyone, we're subject to those vulnerabilities that occur if the international markets have another meltdown.
Do we have a place, though, in the debate of how to try and fix those international financial markets, or are we just going to push how good we are?
I think it's more domestically focused.